Hello there and good morning. Media outlets are now reporting the human misery and tortures being inflicted on Afghans at the hands of the vicious Taliban. Look at them, Joe Biden, and reflect. Not that you care, though. As per usual, please like, subscribe and comment below. And when subscribing, please do press that little bell, but also select the all option, or you won't get any notifications. Horrific images, videos and stories are emerging from the Taliban advance over the last month or so of the atrocities its fighters are not only prepared to mete out, but also revel in as they terrorise a nation. Reading and watching leaves me speechless at how backward these animals are. No empathy, no pity, and how empty those words of a new inclusive and forgiving Taliban 2.0 have proved to be. And the Taliban grip on Kabul airport appears to be tightening, with more reports of rescue flights still being forced to vacate the runway virtually empty. I cannot even begin to imagine the sheer terror and panic going through the minds of those that trusted us and are now trapped in Afghanistan. And I now read in the Mail that 3 of the most senior civil servants in the government departments dealing with Afghanistan evacuation are on holiday. The senior officials at the Foreign Office, the Home Office and the Ministry of Defence are all away instead of coordinating the urgent mission from Whitehall. What the f***? My thesaurus fails me. They were obviously taking a leaf out of Dominic Raab's playbook. I cannot believe that they would have such a low regard for the people of Afghanistan or their responsibilities that they wouldn't voluntarily cut their vacation short and front up at the office. Welcome to the denizens of Whitehall. And further, initial government claims that a junior minister made phone calls on behalf of Dominic Raab to save Afghan translators were false. It never happened. The calls were never made because the Afghan regime had already collapsed. And the whole country will soon be engulfed in a bloody civil war to the death, as it seems the initial reports that the Afghan Vice President, Amrullah Saleh, had fled the country were wrong. There are new reports that he has assumed the mantle of president and together with Ahmad Massoud, the son of famed anti-Taliban fighter Ahmed Shah Massoud, are putting together a force of Western-trained fighters in the Panjshir Valley. This force is claimed to be in the many thousand strong and ready to fight to the death against Taliban rule, and they're looking to the West to be their armourers. In a piece for the Washington Post, Ahmad Massoud wrote, "We have stores of ammunition and arms that we have patiently collected since my father's time, because we knew this day might come." And he added, "If Taliban warlords launch an assault, they will of course face staunch resistance from us." With Reuters reporting, the Panjshir Valley north of Kabul is still littered with the wrecked carcasses of Soviet armoured vehicles destroyed in unsuccessful battles to conquer it, and the region also held out against the Taliban when they ruled Afghanistan in 1996 to 2001. And does anyone think that the Queensberry rules will be in operation, or that the Geneva Convention will be applied? And don't sit there eating your cornflakes thinking this is just a faraway foreign policy thing. No, it will hit us hard domestically too, in the cost of the movement of millions of asylum seekers and the threat of terrorism being exported from Afghanistan, as well as Chinese power plays and the fact they now control huge swathes of the planet's more valuable natural resources, and that includes controlling the production of a staggering 97% of the world's rare earth elements supply. Then there's their string of military sea forts and brazen plans to launch an assault on Taiwan. But don't you worry, folks. We in the West are tearing down statues, rewriting our history, erasing works of literature, cancelling comedians, and refusing to defend ourselves while getting our pronouns in order. We're f***ed, aren't we?